got to keep an eye on where you put your feet. Okay. Right, we'll just go in now.
Als een leeuw gaat hier. Als een leeuw. Best wel. Hij is er niet toe. Ik ga nog steeds spelen. Ja.
Route 1, please dial 2391. Route 1.
I don't like to share it, right? Right, so this is, the engine room is in 4 compartments, okay? We're in the largest compartment, which is the main engine room. And what you see here is the top of the main engines. Obviously two main engines, port and starboard. The main engines are 10-cylinder. When we go down to what we call the bottom place, the bottom of the engine room, you'll see how tall the engines are and the full size. But walk over this way. The 2 big silver pipes that you see are the exhaust pipes. These engines are started on diesel, and then we change over to heavy black oil. No, we have both engines working. We'll go all the way aft, and you'll see where the shafts go out to the back of the ship to the propellers. I mean, these are very old engines. They're the original engines. They're 52 years old. The atmosphere in here is very humid and very smoky when the main engines are running. The heat given off from the engine, the temperature in here will be about 50 degrees. It's not a very pleasant place to be when we're at sea. Normally when we're at sea we have about 8 people on watch. Basically checking the engines, checking the bearings. Everything here is manual. We don't really have a lot of automation. 85 revs. That's quite standard for marine diesel engine. 85 revs. Here for about maybe 6 months or so. We just basically take it in turns. But yes, I mean we come on here, we do a few months, we go back to commercial shipping. When the main engines are turning, you can see the shaft moving up and down. Because it's all open, this part of the engine is open to the environment, you get a lot of smoke and a lot of sparks coming out here. This is where all the fumes come from. These black pipes here are the fuel pipes.
Oh, the engine room is just, a wow, a place of wow, a place of, just feel good, feel at home. The weather here in the engine room is cool.
Fuel is compressed to about 600 bar, which is extremely high pressure.
As you can see it,
It then goes along the black pipes up to the cylinder heads.
What do you do here?
I'm a motorman in the engine room.
Then it's injected into the cylinders.
Yeah, so I work as a junior rating.
But you get the fuel here in Africa?
We're going to get some fuel here in Africa. We basically burn about 7 or 8 tons a day.
As a motorman.
When we're at sea, we burn about 32 tons.
So it's really lovely.
We're going to take on about 100 tons of fuel next week.
As you can see,
and that'll be enough to get us to Ghana. And we may take about 400 tons either in Ghana or just before we leave here. We've got to see because where's the cheapest place to take it, where's the most convenient.
Excellent, thank you, John.
Excellent. Okay. I've only been on 2 months and I haven't actually sailed with these engines yet, but when she's at sea, the pattern is extremely impressive. Underneath us are fuel tanks. This is the control console for one of the engines. Basically, to start the engine, what we do is select which way we want to go, ahead or stern, simple as that. Okay. We then pull these 2 levers back, on the bridge, but we don't use it. The telephone. It's a lot easier. As you can see, the two propeller shafts. Oh yeah, we're underwater here. So yeah, we don't have any windows in the engine room. Sometimes we have our morning devotions down here. The Africans, they bring their drums down. Joined us a few weeks ago.
Okay, impressions?
It's amazing. I can't say anything. It's so huge, and I'm wondering that you can work a day a day in such a temperature.
But the thing is, the ratings, as I say, the engine was manned 24 hours a day, so they work 4 hours on and then 8 hours off. And some of these guys have been on for 2 or 3 years. And they keep it going.
I think it's much more complicated than the biggest print machines.
I can't say anything now. It's just.
Are you ready to give up your job as a web designer and work in the engine room?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Yeah, well, we love it anyway.